Yo, what's up, everyone? Good to see you guys and gals. We appreciate you all tuning in. Just remember, not financial advice. You all have to do your own research before tuning into the live stream. Alright, so for today, let's go over what I'll be looking at possibly for tomorrow. And yeah, going to look at some nice swings too as well. So this week I do want to pick it up on some of these swing trades. See if we can get a couple these entries here. Hold on, I got to tell the team we're on live. So yeah, we hopped on early today, guys. Pretty early. I'm feeling good. All right, 1 second here, guys. 1 second. Yo, Mikey, what's up? All right, yeah, we're gonna do everything. 1 second here. All right, we got that pulled up. I gotta tell the team we're on live too, so that would probably be a great idea. And then yes, we're gonna be regularly live streaming tomorrow, so we'll see. Hold on, let's see. It looks like everyone's active right now, so. Yo, all right, so yeah, for the cues, I don't really want to change this. Obviously, yes, we did end up going into this empty space here, so we end up breaking under this wall and we end up going down to this 623. For tomorrow, I do want to see a clean break outside of the 624 area, and then yes, I'll probably have a nice little trim at this 625, 61, and then leaving the rest trying to see if we can hit those final targets there. He said, I get it. Dude, fire, man. Appreciate it for tuning into the live stream, bro. So, yeah, for this live, I do want to find maybe a couple of good swings for this week and a couple of good day trades as well. So, QQ got a nice little move up. Obviously, you know, we got a couple moves down. So, may have to tweak this up for tomorrow. But, yeah, nice top all here. See, nice bottom all there. Area of consolidation. And then boom, empty space is under us. So we'll have to see how things play out. We got a couple, you know, decent moves down here, but yeah, we'll see how things play out with this. Not really the biggest move on that, but small pockets there. But yeah, I do like that upside. So that upside really looks good. Got a lot of downside too. So I'll be looking forward to a lot of these moves coming into this week. So yeah, that's on the cues. Let's look at SPY too as well. I think SPY got some decent ones as well. Yo, Carla, what's up? Good to see you. And yes, we're going to pull up IWM. We're going to pull up all these trades. Nvidia, Tesla. I'm definitely going to pull up Tesla. Let's see here. Expecting chop this week, or you think we'll have volume to be there? So, honestly, this week, I feel like we may have a little bit of volume. I know New Year's is what, Thursday? So I feel like volume definitely could potentially slow up later in the week, like maybe late Tuesday, Wednesday. But yeah, we'll just have to see how things play out for sure. Yeah, so we're definitely going to get both, man. All right, so let's see here. So this is a, you know, all right move that I've seen. This is nothing like crazy, but clear gap up, no consolidation. Want to see on that 689 down to that 687. So, and then maybe I'll leave a larger runner trying to reach all the way down to this 685. So it looks like this is another little box here. So another top wall there, bottom wall, seeing points of contact. So if we end up gapping down, we do have another little move, 687 down to 685. Pretty decent. So yeah, we'll have to see how things play out. SPY doesn't look too bad. I may have to tweak some of these charts in the morning, but yeah, that's what I can see. Yeah, Visions, that's why I deleted that. So I was like, I looked at it, I was like, yeah, it's probably not even worth it for that. Yo, what's up, Uncle Will? Good to see you, my guy. All right, yeah, so that is on SPY. Let's go to IWM. We'll actually go to a weekly chart first. So yeah, after we go over these ETFs, I do want to go over some swing trades. Got some longer term plays. See how things work out. Yo, Corvette, what's up, bro? All right, so let's see. So IWM, I do see a decent, not a bad move here, not a bad move. The 4 hour doesn't look terrible. Let me look at the 2 hour, 1 hour. Okay, so let me see here. Honestly, I do like this 4 hour here, so I might have to tweak this up just a bit, depending on tomorrow. But yeah, it looks like we got some empty space that is both above us and below us here. So above us, I kind of do like this little box here, and then basically yes, empty space here. So didn't see this little consolidation area, the non-consolidation right above us, which looks good, and top bottom wall, empty space right above us. This not too bad there. So we'll see how things play out. Hold on, give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. All right, yeah, so that's there. It looks good. Obviously, downside. What trade is he in? Yo, what's up? So I'm not in any trades right now. I'm just looking at building a nice little watch list for tomorrow or this week. So this is what we pretty much do every Sunday. We just pretty much prep. So what we really do here inside the Discord, we do swing trades, day trades, maybe like 1 or 2 trades during the day, and then end of day swings. So you can see last week what happened. Tesla, clear gap up, empty space there, a little bit of Nvidia there. I want to see if we can get that full move. But yeah, that's all that we do. We get in, we get out of trades. You know, if they hit, they hit. If they don't, swing trades will be a little bit different, just a little bit longer. And yeah, that's that. All right, yeah, we went over that. IWM, a little bit of downside. Let me see, 250, 249, small little move there. So there's a small gap here, nothing wild. Go down to go up to a nice 4 hour. It does look a little bit better. So yeah, we'll have to see how things play out. Looks good. Obviously, the move that I will be waiting for. So this is a way bigger move, I would say. It's a nice top wall there, bottom wall. Personally, I would want it right here, so it looks good. Yeah, that looks pretty decent. So under that 245, I'm not gonna say we will drop, but yeah, if we get that nice drop, empty space down to that 239. So basically what I've seen here, clear gap up, no consolidation, and then yeah, empty space below us. So want to see us break that little level. Empty space is below us there, so it looks really good. Yo, Stinky, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. You got a discount code, so yes, we will be extending it to New Year's, so the 1st. So yeah, discount code. They are still active, so we're going to be extending those. We'll send out a message today. Was getting a couple DMs as well, but yes, you can see 35% off the weekly, monthly, PutBro 35, and then 40% off the yearly and lifetime early code. So those will officially be ending on the 1st. But yes, everything is in the bio for the Discord, free and VIP though. All right, so IWM looks good. We'll keep on going. In BDA, let's take a look here. So I still like this a lot. And all right, so we didn't end up hitting that final TP yet. What I can see for tomorrow, so I still like this downside move. 187 down to 183 looks good. Pretty decent move. So seeing this Potter box there, and right below that, so basically an area of consolidation. Candles going back and forth. I'm looking for a break outside of consolidation, targeting into empty space here, and boom, down to that 183. So yeah, there is a little bit of resistance here. Maybe could have a trim at the 184. Kind of want to see that full move though. 187, 183, not too bad for a nice, you know, simple day trade if we can get that full move there. To the upside, we did build a little bit more structure, which I still like. So hopefully this full move can happen. That'll be great. Let's see here. So yeah, this is what we do every day in the Discord. See, top all there, bottom all here. Yo, Milo, what's up? Thanks for joining the party, man. Finally showed up. No, I'm kidding. Let's see here. All right, so yeah, empty space up to that. I like that 195 still. So basically that clear gap down there, and then want to see if we could break it through there, and then I might leave a little lot of runner trying to reach that up to that 199. So that's what I like there. Just gonna stay patient for tomorrow, see how things play out. At least for the day trades, and then swing trades will be at those end of the days. Right now, it looks like we're in that chop mode. All right, so that is on Nvidia. Let's look at Tesla. All right, so Tesla, we had a crazy move on this. All right, I kind of want to start fresh now since this already happened. Yeah, we'll start fresh. Yeah. All right, so I do like to do like the 1 hours on Tesla. Obviously, if I want to swing it, it'll be on the higher time frame, of course. But I do like taking these during the day. And to the downside, unless if it already gaps down, then I'll have to tweak this up. All right, let's see here. Yo, Sal, man, what's up? Do you only do puts? So, I know I'm named the PutBrothers, but no. I love my puts, but we do pretty much both. It really just depends on the play. On the obviously, this is, I guess I fall into the stereotype because this will be a play for puts. So it's basically this clear gap up here, and want to see if we can break out that consolidation to the downside. But for me, I do both puts and calls. So like, I could just show like a random chart. It doesn't matter. I could scroll up and just show something random. Like, all right, clear gap up, no consolidation. Downside, obviously that's puts. There's upside, so pretty much just the opposite. Clear gap down. Boom. Once we break outside of our consolidation, you can see what happened there. So that was the upside. You can see calls. Boom. And then you can see what a few members do on those plays, and if they hit, they hit. If they don't, they don't. So, see, out of runner Tesla spy WM, this was, I forgot what day this was. So this was on the 12th actually. So I could just, scroll through, just show some random charts. Like boom, clear gap down to consolidation, break above consolidation. Want to go into that empty space there. So I like really simple plays. So I want everyone to see what I'm, getting in. And I said, God is good. Shout out Jesus, amen. Thank you for bros and the mods. Have a nice weekend, y'all. So that's what we look for. So for tomorrow, hopefully we don't end up gapping down. If we do, gonna have to look for another play. But yeah, we got a couple good ones I see. So empty space there. Above us, so I seen this. So the first thing I did see, clear gap down here. And then got a nice Potter box here, nice top and bottom wall. Can you look at Nvidia? Yes, I can. Yo, hopeful, thanks for the follows. Vante, thanks for sharing the live stream. He does, yeah, we'll go over SOFI too. I got you, bro. And if anyone has any requests, now's the time to drop those in the comments. So yeah, I use the Potter box. So shout out Potter Stocks as well. Make sure to give them a follow. But all these charts, literally the Potter box. That's it. So obviously I just do my own analysis. You can see clear gap up, boom, and I just wait for trades. So I don't mind waiting for entries. I try not to rush into anything. You can see what a few members did on doing a couple plays. Keys puts baby. Green Day starting the week. So this was the week at Christmas, I think. But Tesla has a good play here. Check Apple, SOV, JP. Yep, got you guys. We'll go over those. All right, upside though, 480. We got empty space up to this 486. So basically, I'm targeting into empty space where there is no structure. So once we break outside of the structure, I'm basically trying to target into structure. So boom, let's just say if this is going pretty fast, I might use a lower time frame entry. And boom, let's just say, boom, I get in the lower time frame. I'm going to, try for the targets, maybe trim along the way. If I have to stop out, if it reverses, I can definitely re-enter on the trade. Alright, so Tesla looking pretty good. I like that. Alright, we're going to pull up all these other stocks, these types of trades here. So Apple, let's take a look here. JPM, SOFI. Uncle Will, hopefully you're still watching, man. Alright, so SOFI, we'll do that. We got to do NVDA. Yeah, we'll do that again. No worries. And then, let's see. Yo, Jose, what's up, bro? He said I'm always here. I felt like December has been pretty good. So, obviously, yeah, there were some plays I had to get stopped out on, which is perfectly fine. But yeah, we have some pretty good hits, I would say, for this for December. All right, so let's see here. Apple, it looks good. I do like it. It looks pretty decent. I can't lie to you. I do like the 4 hour. Let me look at a 2 hour really quick. Let me see which one looks cleaner. Honestly, I think this 4 hour looks a little bit better for me, but I could take this on a lower time frame as well. So, basically, want to just box this thing up here. Then yeah, see that we got empty space from that 275 up to this 278. So pretty much the same box that I had that I just deleted, but a little bit different. Do you mostly swing or do you scalp a lot? So I'll be honest, during the day I do try to find at least maybe 1 or 2 trades, but I don't really try to force it. You know, if it happens, it happens. But I do like to swing. Swing trading is pretty nice for me. I mean, I'll be honest. The swing trades they give me a bigger percentage. But if I can hit, you know, a day trade or 2 for sure, those can definitely pay a lot for sure. So you can see those are some examples of day trades that we end up having. Some day trades, but but I will say, like, when the swing does want to work and it goes the full way, yeah, it's, at least for me, it's pretty nice. So you can see, like, on RVN what we did there. Didn't post all those charts, but yeah, pretty nice. All right, so Apple looks good. Looks like we got a little bit of downside if we do end up dropping down to this 272. But yeah, do like the upside, which looks pretty decent. And then yes, we got another little Potter box there. Wanna see how that plays out for tomorrow. All right, hold on, let's see here. He said, I thought you were primarily a day trader. I mean, I do love my day trades, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I only try to get in like 1 or 2 for the day. But dude, I do love my swings too. So if a swing can hit, so that's why we do those swings in the day as well. But it has to be a decent swing. I don't swing every day. There might not be a position for a swing every day, at least for me, since I'm trading on a higher time frame. But yeah, that's that. All right, let's see here. All right, JPM doesn't look like there's anything stopping us. Let's go to a possible. He said Apple needs to go, dude. Honestly, I'll be watching it this week. All right, JPM, the only clean move that I can see, obviously, we got a, you know, nice little pocket there. I will say there's nothing really stopping us to the upside, so we could end up continuing. Down from this 322, want to see down to that 318, which doesn't look too bad. All right, hold on. I'm going to send one more message. I'm going to, hold on 1 second here. Alright, so that's what JPM. We'll keep on going. My bad, guys. So SO5, yeah, we gotta do that. SOV. I'll be honest, man. Yeah, we're just, it's just been going up. I don't have any words for it. Like actually no words at all. You know, silver's going absolutely wild right now. Could there be a little bit downside? There definitely could have some, you know, little pullbacks or so. Right now, it looks like, so yes, this could be a nice little box here. So nice top, bottom all there, and then there's empty space from that 67.20 down to that 65.23. So that could be a nice little play there, but as of now, it looks like it's trying to build some consolidation. So need a nice top and bottom ball, and that's it. Alright, let's see here. Alright, SO5. Dude, I think this is the same box so that I can remember. So yes, I will be writing this down. Hopefully this plays out this week or early next year. Let me see here. SO5. Yeah, I like it. I have my alert set on it already, so. Yo, Victor, what's up, bro? Yeah, I got you, man. We can do Nike. I got you, bro. Alright, so yeah, SFI. Yeah, man. Clear gap down, no consolidation. Want to see above this 27.79. I remember the other day we almost had it, but we just didn't break over our level. So yeah, man, we've been waiting for a long time on this. I feel like I've been saying the same thing pretty much. I will say though, looks like we got a little pocket we could go into here, but if it keeps dropping down to that 26.62, so it looks like I missed that little play. But yeah, another little, you know, decent play here. Nothing crazy, of course. On that 26.21 down to that 25.50. Alright, so that's there. NVDA. Alright, so I got two possible outcomes on this, and hopefully the upside happens. So as for this, it looks really good. So right now we're inside of consolidation. So I personally won't be touching this. I want to see if we can either break under this 187, so punching back into this area of consolidation and then targeting into this empty space below us. That's what I would want. That, you know, that looks good to me. Obviously, hopefully we can finish this full move to this upside. So we had a, you know, pretty decent play on this, Friday or so. Above that 192. Want to see if we can end up finishing that move. So we got a nice little box here and then empty space above us. So yeah, I kind of want to see if we can finish that though. That'll be a great full move to go up into. So you can see Nvidia, we couldn't get that full move, but you can see what ended up happening there. Shout out to Yas, he ended up catching that twice with us. So he made what, 7K on that day. So that was just on Friday. All right, so JPM SO5, we did that. All right, I do want to look at, okay, so now I do want to go over a couple swings. I had a couple that I was looking at. Microsoft. Yo, Ali, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. And yes, if you do want to join the Discord, honestly, if you're brand new, join the free chat, see how you like it. Ask questions if you have any questions. We won't get mad at you, at least, you know, the mods and I won't. Yeah, pretty much everyone here is friendly. VIP Discord. In the chat, these codes will officially be ending on the 1st. Alright, so Microsoft, I got a box here. Okay, I do see a lower time frame. Hold on, give me a second here. Yo, Desto, what's up? Thanks for heart meets, appreciate it. Alright, hold on, let's see. So I've been waiting on this. I might have to tweak up my box just on this one. We'll have to see. Haven't looked at it since last week. Let me look at it, make sure I still like it. Yeah, I like it. Okay, yeah, 4-hour chart. Kind of want to see a 4-hour close. This is something that I could definitely swing if it ends up going. MSFT. All right, so this is something that I would want mainly like at the end of the day. So, but yeah, clear gap down here. No consolidation. You can see we ended up building a box. Body candle there. Wick. So we're having trouble getting over that level. So I do want to see if we can break outside of this consolidation, man. And yeah, it looks good. So looks like we're trying to stay in this floor here. So if we can do that, looks good. Yo, Lee, do you always trade and chart on extended trading hours? Yes. So I'm always on the extended trading hours when I'm taking trades. When I'm looking at trades, as you know, just building a watch list as of now. But yeah, extended hours for me. If you trade different, you know, that's perfectly fine too. He said MSFT looks juicy. Dude, yeah, it looks good, man. So hopefully we can get it this week. If that happens, that'll be great, bro. So yeah, Microsoft, that's definitely on the list. Yo, Jose, what's up, bro? I think I looked at it, but yeah, we can look at it again. I want to take a look at Google. We'll take a look at Amazon. I think I had a play on there I liked. We got to look at Nike too. So Nike was supposed to be first. Hold on, let's see, Nike. Yo, Fritz, what's up? IBM. Yep, got you, bro. Yeah, let's do it. All right, so Nike, it looks good. I still like this play here. Hopefully we can reach this upside. So it looks like, you know, we are in the empty space. Want to see if we can stay in this empty space here and eventually touch the 62, 55, and then that 65, 42. So might end up letting this ride out. But yeah, it looks really, really good. I do like that upside. If we can hit both targets, that would be great. Worst case scenario, we could end up dropping back down and retesting this this wall here. But yeah, it looks really, really good. I do like this upside. So it looks like we broke outside this box, and then yeah, empty spaces above us. He said GTA 6 before SOFI hits. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, so let me see SPY. Okay, yeah, SPY. I think there was this high at the 690 that we needed to break. So, for the upside, I understand that there's nothing stopping us to the left-hand corner, so no other candles. So we know what that means. One second here, I gotta scroll in. All right, so I kind of would love to see a nice candle body closing above that 1 hour, above 690, and then possibly taking it up even higher. But I will say, got a little bit of downside. Not a bad little move either, I will say. Not, you know, not crazy, but not a bad move on that 689. If we can get that nice break, empty space below us, and then yes, may be even crazier and, you know, leave a lot of runner if it wants to end up dropping here. But we shall see how that plays out. So that's that box I had. Wish there was a little bit better points of contact for the bottom wall here, but yeah, that's what I like. Yo, Sanford, thanks for the heart, appreciate it. Vivian, thanks for the gifts as well. All right, so, and yeah, I don't know, I got on live a little bit earlier today. I was like, yeah, I kind of feel great today, man. So, hopped on pretty early. All right, so let's see here. Google. It looks like, oh dang, did I? Oh wow, that doesn't look bad. So, depending on this, we may have a move here. So it looks like we broke outside of our box already into the empty space, but if we can somehow build some structure, maybe build another little box, I still will love this downside to that 303. So that actually looks really good. So I'm not in this play, so I'm hoping that we could build a little bit of structure first before we actually get that real drop into that empty space there. Yo, King H, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Landon, yo, what's up, bro? All right, so yeah, that's on Google. That's to the downside. That looks pretty crazy. I can't lie. Upside, I do want to see us breaking outside of this 315. We'll want to see up to that 318. So it looks good both ways. We'll have to see how things play out. May have to tweak this box up tomorrow. Hopefully I can, unless the move ends up happening already. Could you go over the Qs again when you get a chance? Absolutely not. No, I'm kidding, bro. I got you. Good to see you, bro. All right, Qs and then ALAB. Hold on, I gotta go over that. ALAB. We went over Nike. All right, let me go over the Qs again. Let me see. I'm gonna pull that up as well. All right, we already had it pulled up. All right, so IBM, ALB, Qs. No, I'm just messing with y'all, guys. All right, so yeah, upside, I still like it. So Qs has been struggling. I'm trying to get above into this empty space here, so I get it. You know, I definitely would have a nice trim at this 625 area, so a little pocket there. So if this ends up happening, looks like more of a long shot. So kind of would want to see if we can break fully and then get a nice close and then empty space above us. Obviously there was a little bit of a pocket here, so that's just what I see. Obviously for tomorrow, looks like we might end up building a little bit more structure, so this could be a nice little pocket we could go into here. Originally want to see above that 624 though. Downside, yeah, we got a little bit of pockets here that we can definitely go into here too, but yeah, we'll see how things play out. All right, one second. Oh, dude, my MacBook is about to turn off. I gotta charge this. 1 second here, guys. Yo, Queese, what's up? All right, I found like at least 2 or 3 swings that look good. So this week I do want to see if we can get some decent swings as well. But yeah, we'll see. All right, let's see here. I gotta plug this in before my MacBook turns off. All right, it's charging. We're good. All right, yeah. So that's on the Qs. IBM. Let's take a look here. I think we had this on. Let me take a look. So yeah, lower time frame. So definitely not a 1 month chart. I don't want to take that on that. Okay, IBM. So if I am on a higher time frame and I don't see anything that I like, then yes, I go down to a lower time frame as well. Let me take a look here. So 4 hour, I do see something, but nothing crazy that I would, you know, would want to take. 1 hour. Okay, I'll be honest, I probably wouldn't take this trade. Just because I don't really like the setup. I do see we got a little box here with a little bit of empty space from that 305 to that 307. So boom, empty space right above us if we can get that little play there. Yeah, Jesus, what's up, bro? Man, 2 hours left till. We may have some wild stuff with the minerals, dude. Honestly, yeah, we'll see. I think we're gonna we might get a nice little move this week with mixed in with a little bit of chop. That's what I'm expecting. He said that's the Senate rally. All right, so ALAB. Yeah, I like it. I already have this box here. Yes, there is some downside. It looks like. But yeah, same thing. I like the upside here. We got empty space above that 192. So basically every day in the Discord, same exact plays. Seeing this clear gap down, want to see a break up of that 192 into that 220. So just like all of our plays, you know, let's just scroll through to a random day, and just show a random chart or whatever. It's like Tesla, clear gap up, break under consolidation, We got the downside there. So this is what I'll be looking for. This is like a perfect play. We break and close under. Body candle there. Doesn't matter. Empty space. Same exact thing. If we get in, if we hit it, we cool. You know, if we don't hit the trade, that's fine. You know, can always stop out of positions. So you can see, I like simple trades, simple setups. Clear gap down. Potter box, empty space. That's what I kind of would want to see with, and you can see a couple members what they're already doing. First little win since VIP. So yeah, same thing for tomorrow. Couple swing trades, couple day trades. All right, so let's see here. IBM, we did that. Let's look at targets. All right, let's see. I know Target had a crazy move, which is wild. So we already called Target. This was earlier, but it went even crazier. So I'll be honest here. We ended up already going above, and if we can continue that 103, so 101 and then that 103 officially, those will be those targets there. And then I do have this next little leg up. So hey Pam, what's up? What's up? Good to see you. Amazon, yep, got you. We'll go over that. I think, yeah, we do have it up. So yeah, I got you on that. I'm gonna write Target down. So yeah, Target had a crazy move. So above that 108, want to see if we can clear that next consolidation area, and then boom, we got empty space up to that 114. So actually not a bad move. I know when Target has like crazy, and this is like a swing trade, so this is definitely be a swing for me. But if Target can move and you know the targets look good, it definitely likes to pay. All right, so I do want to look at AMD too. We're going to pull up Amazon. Yeah, there's a move on this already too. Let's see here. Let's see here. All right, so there's two possible outcomes on this. So there's a small little day trade, and then I do see a nice little swing there. Obviously, yes, there's a. So if we wanted to, there's another box here. So basically an area of consolidation that we would need to break. So under that 230, empty space is down to that 228, which looks really, really good to me. See top, bottom, all there. Empty spaces under us, so looks really good. Obviously above us, above that 233, up to that 235. And then there is this bigger box. So I do have my alert set on this. It looks great. Let me take a look here. Clear gap down. He said, "Hey bud, get out of paper money." Well, I'm not even trading. We're only going over a watch list, so I'm not using anything. I'm just looking at a nice little list for this week upcoming. All right, so yeah, we're just analyzing charts. So make sure everyone do their own research. So no, I'm not even real trading or paper trading. The markets aren't even open. But yeah, anyways, above that 238 up to that 250 looks really, really good. All right, my bad guys. All right, we're gonna mute him. I got you. 1 second here. If he wants to stay and look at some charts, he can. All good, guys. All good. No worries. All right, so yeah, yeah, 238 looks good. I have my alert set on this, so whenever it wants to happen, I'll be ready for it. So inside the Discord, we'll have our plays set. Can't promise you what a time it's going to happen, but let's just say if I did end up posting this one, yeah, I'm just going to wait for that 238 break and then empty space above us and see if we hit those targets. All right, so yeah, that's on Amazon. Looks good, looks good. We'll keep on going. So I haven't even looked at AMD all this time. So AMD, I haven't even looked at RIVN either, I don't think. So yeah, let's take a look at both of those. Let's see here. Okay. AMD has a pretty decent move to the upside, I can see. The downside is going to be crazy whenever it happens. Not saying it's going to happen now, though. Okay, so the 4 hour, I did see the 4 hour. The 2 hour looks really good, though. Alright, so basically, I seen an area of consolidation of these candles going back and forth here. So, back and forth, back and forth. Want to see a break outside of consolidation into the empty space. So, basically see this clear gap up there, and then we break under, empty space down to this red candle there, which is at 203. So, it looks good, looks decent. Just going to wait this one out. Looking for a nice body candle closure into this empty space. This looks like literally all my plays that we have. You can see, same play. Tesla, clear gap up, go consolidation. We break outside of consolidation. We want the empty space to the downside. So, or the upside, doesn't really matter. You can see what a few members do on some plays. One member made, what, 7 grand on, what, Friday. You can just keep scrolling. The day before that, the day before that. SPY, you can see what a few members did there. Just scroll up. So that was all last week too. But yes, guys, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab me some. Might grab me some fruit actually. So yes, if you have any requests, now's the time to drop those in the comments. Actually, I probably should get this ad off my screen first. Hold on 1 second here. So, but when I do this, I'll leave for a second. Alright, cool, and yes, Discord link is in the bio. You can join the free chat or the VIP chat. If you join the VIP chat, make sure you use these codes. These will officially be ending on the 1st. So, everything's in the free Discord, though. Link's in the bio. Alright, just give me 1 second. I will be right back here. Yo, what's up, everyone? I'm back. All right, so, dude, yeah, I'm here, man. I'm here. All right, yeah, we're back, guys. He said, beautiful explanation and simple chart. Dude, appreciate it, bro. So, yeah, I try to keep it as simple as possible. I don't like to, have difficult setups. I want, everyone, that's in my Discord. Once I get into a play, I want them to see exactly what I'm seeing, too, as well. Just have to be patient and take setups that, yeah, exactly, bro. So I would never, like, a play like this, if I wanted this to the downside, yes, I could have, a couple early entries at, buyer seller's control, but, yeah, I like to wait, and I will literally wait all day for a trade, man. All right, let's see here. T to the upside. Yo, Nick, what's up? All right, hold on. Let's see. T. Let's do that. We did the Q's, I believe. So yeah, we did the Q's. We got to go over RIVN as well. All right, yeah, we'll do the Q's again. I got you, bro. All right, so T, AT&T. We might have something here. Hold on, give me a second. Oh yeah, that looks crazy. That's pretty wild. All right, so I'll be honest here. I wish, you know, it doesn't look bad. I kind of want to see if we could build just a bit more structure here. So I do want to see how this will react for tomorrow, because we could end up building a little bit more structure. But there is that empty space to this upside that looks really, really good. So if we end up bouncing off this and going into the empty space, that's great. If we end up building another little box here and then wanting to consolidate this a bit more, there's still that empty space above us that I still like. So yeah, we'll see how things play out on that. It looks really, really good. So yeah, that's on AT&T. All right, let's see. ORCO. Okay, cool. SPY. And then the Qs. All right, so on the Qs, like I said, there's almost nothing stopping us to the upside. So I can see this, and you know, it doesn't look too bad. Obviously, yeah, I mean, to the upside, there is a little box here from that 690 up to that 697.2, so not a crazy move. But what I do like about this, if we do want to go up to the upside, I kind of would want to see if we can break and close above that 690 and then retesting and then getting that push up. So we didn't get that close last week, but if we do, it looks good. Obviously, downside if we end up dropping though, 689, we break under that, empty space down to that 687. So, and then yeah, there's another leg down, so I might have to leave a lot of runner if this move happens. Not saying that, you know, it's gonna drop. We could end up, you know, skyrocketing. So both ways, I'll be ready, man, and that's it. How to draw those blue lines, sir? So yeah, I got you, man. All you gotta do, we'll go over here. 1 second here. There we go. So all you gotta do to draw these blue lines, so yeah, you just go over to the trend line tool, so on the left hand corner, and then boom, got these lines here, and then horizontal line, and then boom, you got your line there. For the boxes though, you just go down, scroll down to geometric shapes, and then you go down to the shapes, and then you got a rectangle. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's pretty much how you draw those lines there. Yeah, man. So yeah, I'm just gonna see how things play out for tomorrow. I probably won't hop in right away, but if I do, it'll be more of a starter. All right, so NVDA. Yeah, we'll take a look here. We looked at Target. I want to take a look at Starbucks. Let's see here. All right, man. Yeah, I like it both ways. It looks good. If we want to drop, I personally like to wait for candle closures on this, whether if it's a lower time frame or not. But yeah, under that 187, man, we got a nice little gap here, which I wouldn't mind taking to the downside. So it looks really good, down to that 183, and then yes, right above us. So we had a decent move on this on Friday. We just didn't get to finish that full move. So same thing here. Seeing that clear gap down, so pretty much where I circled. So all these red candles with no green candles interfering. And then above that 192. Yeah, I would love to take that to the upside. So it looks really good both ways. Right now we're just stuck in chop, so I wouldn't take this at all. So if we're in chop, crazy. He said, how do you draw that nice circle? Man, yeah, man, these are the most terrible circles ever. I understand that too, bro. So I gotta work on my circles. All right, so that's that. Let's see, IWM. All right, let's take a look here. And then yeah, we're gonna look at at least 1 or 2 more trades. All right, so IWM. I did this on a 4-hour actually. So first off, the upside, I think we did this on a 4-hour too. Let's see. So yes, 4-hour. There's a nice little pocket here, above that 252 up to that 254. So we're in a box right now, it looks like, and we want to see if we can break outside of that level to the empty space above. Opposite below us, a little pocket here for a crazy move and a little bit more. Man, I want to see under that 245. So, not saying it will happen. Obviously, we could end up, going up, which is fine, which is why I haven't moved to the upside. But yeah, downside, if we want to drop, looks good, and I'll definitely be participating for sure. All right, let's see here. All right, so that's on IWM. All right, let's see. ASTS. All right, cool. Let me take a look at Starbucks really quick. Let me see where we're currently at. So I like trading Starbucks when we have a play. All right, Starbucks. Actually, not a bad 89. Not really worth it on that, but weekly chart. I think yeah, we did this on the weekly chart. So I got my alert set on this too, man, and so yeah, there are a lot of swings that I'm still waiting for, and this is definitely one of them. As you can see here, we got a nice clear gap down, no consolidation. This is what I would, typically want to the upside here. So what I want to see, hopefully in the next couple of weeks, we get this nice push up, and then above that 95.06 area, we do have empty space above us, which looks good. Yo, Shannon, what's up? When using a candle closure, do you use a lower time frame to decide that it's going the way you want? So, at least for, okay, if a trade is, let's just say in the morning time, the trade's going fast, and sometimes some of my trades can hit right in the morning, like, without a candle close. Obviously, starters are fine with those, but for confirmation, let's just say if it's moving really, really fast, at least for me, I'll go down to a lower time frame. So there's a few examples here, like, hold on, I'm gonna scroll through. So I want to give a nice example here. Give me 1 second. So I got 2 examples here. So let's see. All right, so let's just say if it's, okay, I'll give you an example. Let's just say if it's moving slow. If the stock is moving slow, and I charted it, let's just say on a 1-hour chart, then I would use, for me at least, I'm using that same time frame that I charted it on. You can see I charted this on the 1-hour, we closed on the 1-hour, and we retest it. So I'm going to wait for that. If the charts are moving really, really fast, I'm trying to show like a good example here, because I do have a couple good ones in here. Let's see. My bad. I know I have a couple in here that I ended up charting up. So let's see. So obviously, yes, we know about the 1-hour closures, but if it can't really find an example right now, I'd have to scroll through a little bit more. But yes, I do like to, do lower time frame entries if the trade's moving really fast like this. This one was actually a good one here. Clear gap up. We move really fast. On a 5-minute candle, we closed under, so that would be a lower time frame entry. And then, boom. See, if I would have waited for that 1 hour and, we're moving really fast, I would have missed the, the full play, right? So, lower time frame entry, you can, have that. And then you can see those targets there. And yeah, if you have to stop out, that's perfectly fine too as well. could you give a quick explanation of your lines? I haven't seen this strat. Dude, yeah, no worries. Hopefully that answers a little bit of the questions. But yeah, multiple, I would say, yeah, lower time frame. I do like using it, especially if the stock is moving a little bit faster. So there could be even 24-hour charts where I'm waiting end of the day, but during the day we might have a crazy move on it. If I'm on a 24-hour, I might go down to a 1 hour, maybe even a 30-minute chart. Could even be a 5-minute, depending on the play. All right, so with these lines here, so you haven't had an example of what we do here. So let's focus on this first line. So this first line or this first circle here, there's this clear gap up. So this has no consolidation. So I'm basically targeting into no consolidation, and we got a box. So basically an area of consolidation where these candles, these red and green candles, are going back and forth, and you can see, yeah, we're in the box. So my whole objective here is to break outside of this box here. So this first blue line is the line we would have to break. So this is this bottom wall that we would have to break in order for us to target into this downside here, and that is that 484. And yes, you can use a lower time frame entry on it. So for this one, I believe it was on a 5-minute candle close, and then boom, my last blue line, this is my final target. So this is where I want to be done with the play, which is that 480. I'm fully out of the play. The first or the second blue line here, so the one in the middle, this is the imbalance. This is literally the 50% mark of the play. So it's literally the 50% mark between my entry to my exit, and this is the imbalance. This is where price likes to reject. So once I do get in and boom, my first target hits, I'm going to trim most of my contracts and then leave the rest, seeing if we can hit that final, and then yeah, I'll have that stop loss there. So pretty much every single day, just like any trade. Kind of want to show you an easy one here, just to give you like a little glimpse of what we do inside the Discord. Let's see here. Let's see here. So like boom, like yeah, we got, so basically empty space here. So this is basically just a potted box here. Is there a timer for the candle to check when it'll close? So yes, I'll show this example after, but yeah, it's on the sides. As of right now, the market isn't open, so there's no timer. But yeah, on this side here, there will be like a timer, like, okay, I'm on the 4-hour, it'll show me maybe there's 38 minutes left for this candle to close. Obviously, if I go to a different time frame, like a 1-hour chart or even a 5-minute, it'll show me how much time for that candle it has for the actual time frame candle to close. Yo, Jay, what's up, bro? What do you use to trade? Robinhood isn't. So yeah, I do have Robinhood, but I don't use it. But I do use Webull, TradeStation. Those are the ones I do like. But yeah, pretty much what we like to do here. So same thing here, clear gap up, no consolidation. We're in this box, so my whole objective here is to break outside of this box here. As you can see, we had 2 possible points, this downside and the upside. So I don't care where it goes as long as it goes somewhere. As you can see, I'm looking for that break into that 413, and yeah, this trade we actually moved, I think, a little bit slow, but actually, yeah, I could see we tried to hit that imbalance, but we closed nicely under on that 1 hour, so we can use that 1 hour close and then go to the downside there. So that's what I can see. Yeah, no worries. And yeah, if you want to watch my free live streams, I'm live pretty much every day. You can see what a few members do from the trade. So we're looking for the bigger picture pretty much. But yeah, I'm live pretty much every day for free. We do got a free Discord as well. We do have this VIP chat with these codes that will be ending on the 1st too as well. Why? Yo, could you reword that? My bad. I don't know if I'm understanding that. What do you recommend? For me, I use Webull and TradeStation. Those are the ones that I use. Do you look at supply and demand? No, not really. I don't really use supply and demand. I haven't used it in years. Alright, so yeah, we'll take a look here. Amazon, yeah, dude. We'll take a look at this as well. So yeah, Amazon, yeah, not on 5 minute, that's of course. But yeah, on this 1 hour chart, so I did have this 1 hour box here for like a small day trade. So basically same thing here. So clear gap down, no consolidation above that 233, empty space up to that 235. That's what I like there. And let me see on this 4 hour. So I actually see on this 4 hour too. So this is why I have that alert there if it wants to happen. But yeah, above this 238, if we can get that nice close outside of that box there, empty space is up to that 250.18. So that looks really good. Said why Robert the stop loss close at night. What are you? So yeah, overnight you can't really use the stop loss, like, you know. So that's why with swing trades you're just gonna have to make sure your risk is right. So you know, obviously, let's just say if I get in for a swing trade and it could go amazing. I can't, you know, take out, or let's just say if it ends up reversing on me. Then I can't stop out. I can't, you know, take out the money. I would have to wait for the next opening day to pretty much take out or get out of trade. So that's why with swing trades, you're just gonna have to place your risk right, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Can you go over how to place a trade? Yo, Jay, what's up? So, what do you mean how to place it, like on the actual broker, or like on the chart wise, like chart, like when to get in and get out actually? I mean, obviously some people call it FEGs, we just call it empty space. So this is what we're targeting into. Some people trade it's inside of the imbalance, which is fine, but we try to target to the imbalance. Yo, Corvette, yes sir, I did. So basically right here, right now, clear gap down, no consolidation here, and then above that 275. So I've pretty much got a box here, and then if we can get above that, want to see up to this 278. So that's what I can see there, which looks good. Looks like we could end up dropping down to that 272 right now to this empty space there. All right, let's see. So that's that. You swung Amazon and missed or hit. So no, I didn't swing Amazon. I'm in a couple other swings. So yeah, above that, after 272, dude, I'll be honest, man, we got another box here. So I'm not saying it will happen, but man, if we break out of that 270, bro, I do see a lot of more empty space down here, which actually looks crazy. So yeah, I only had like a lotto swing, nothing like crazy. I swung Nike though, but we'll see how things play out on that. Kathy Wood bought this XYZ. Yeah, XYZ is a it does have some decent moves. All right, so like if I'm waiting to enter into a trade, so I know a few people are in my Discord already. So like let's just say this could even be an example here. Boom. Let's just say boom, clear gap down, no consolidation. We're moving slow a bit, and we close on this 4-hour chart. So we close above this 275.19. This is going to be my confirmation for this entry. So I probably would end up letting it close, especially if it's close, and then seeing how that next candle reacts for that entry there. Hopefully a nice retest, and then boom, want to see the empty space above us. So that's pretty much how I enter trades, and then pretty much just get out if I have to. If it works, cool. If it doesn't, you know, that's perfectly fine as well. So like just like these type of plays, it could be like anything here, like boom. I had this clear gap down here, just an example. we break above, I could use a lower time frame. So I think we use a lower time frame for this, but you can see we also close above on the 30-minute chart. See how the next candle reacts. We retested a bit, find that entry, and then see those targets ended up hitting there. Like, obviously, yeah, if one play doesn't work, that's fine, you know. But like, boom, I want to show like a really easy example, like, and you can see this week has been green. Boom, let's complete it. But yeah, pretty much same charts, same little entries that we end up having. Is the purple box the zone for liquidity? So the purple box actually is the area of consolidation. It's basically the area that needs to break, that I need to break out of for me to enter into this into the disc, or into the play. So like, boom, like if we're in the like if I post a play and boom, I'm waiting for these puts, this purple box, we're in consolidation. I'm not taking the trade. I'm waiting for that break outside consolidation, so we can go into that empty space, and you can see, boom, just like that. So we're inside the box. We could end up, you know, just going back and forth. I don't really want to be stuck into a play that's consolidating, especially with data. But yeah, like this one, this is a decent play for me. Clear gap down, boom. You can see we closed outside of consolidation. We had this box we had to break outside of, targeting to the empty space there, and then you can see we ended up doing that. So that's what I'll be looking. That's what I look for every day. So like SPY, we broke outside the box. We charted this on the lower time frame, and then boom, we ended up doing that. You offer free trials for Discord. So I have a free live stream. So I'm live pretty much every day. So you can watch my free live streams. I have a free Discord as well. VIP, we might be doing something like that next year or so. But for the VIP, we just have the biggest codes that will be ending on the 1st. So New Year's pretty much. Yeah, you can see all those in the free chat too. So for the yearly and also the weekly and the monthly. So what time frame? Hold on, let's see. Candle close on what time frame gives you confirmation? So if I'm on, like, boom, this was a perfect play here. Hold on, Tesla. I think actually, let me pull it up. So it was this play here. So you can see clear gap up, no consolidation, boom, empty space, this downside. So this was actually this play here. I'm just going to give it a little example. So obviously, yes, I'm looking to the upside there. Obviously, we got a little bit of downside there for tomorrow, which they both look good. Let me see here. I'll join the live trading. Dude, yeah, man, I'm live, you know, for free every day, bro. So I'll be here, bro. God willing. So shout out Jesus. But anyways, yeah, I don't want to really delete this. So you can see this was this move here. So we had this clear gap up here. So this was the same exact move. We had a box here. So nice top and bottom wall. And we had to break under this, so what, 484. You can see the same exact level, 484. And let's see, Tesla. My final target was this 478, so, or 480, same thing. Pretty much 480, so pretty much same thing there. And we did actually go down to that 478. But first target was obviously the imbalance. So basically, we needed to break outside. So let's get rid of this. So yeah, you can see this clear gap up, no consolidation. And then boom, we had a box, nice top and bottom wall. And then you can see if I would have waited for that 1 hour close, we were moving really fast, I would have missed it. So I can go down to a lower time frame. See, boom, empty space here. So you can see we actually closed under the box here. The next candle we kind of retested, we kind of played around a bit. We still closed under that box. We could still use this as an entry, and then had the stop loss. and then boom, you can see how we pretty much flush down in that lower time frame. So I could even use a, you know, if I wanted to, I could use a 3-minute, I could use a 10-minute. See, 10-minute, I could have used a 10-minute chart or 10-minute candle close. We charted it on a 1 hour, closed under the box, outside of consolidation, and then boom, empty space was there. So that's pretty much the what I look for. So now to the upside. So since that's irrelevant, I'm gonna delete that. Hold on. Let me make sure. All right. So this is my imbalance. Boom. Get rid of that. So now I would look for the same thing, just to the upside. So that's what I would be looking for. How much will the class with you and Potter be? So yes, we'll be doing a class. Me and Potter Stocks will be doing a class next week, or not next week, but next year, probably early next year. So it'll be a really good class, I would say. I think we're gonna do like maybe like 150, nothing crazy. It's to really help anyone that really wants to learn. So when did you get in? So it really just depends on the play. Sometimes, you know, we may end up using that same time frame candle. So sometimes we may end up closing on the 5-minute. Let's just say sometimes, like, let's say for this play, like boom. Let's say for the upside tomorrow. Let's say we close on the 5-minute above. So actually, this play hasn't happened yet. But let's say we close on the 5-minute, a lower time frame, 10-minute, doesn't matter. And boom, we're going up. And we end up dropping back down. Dude, I'll just stop out. That's it. Stop out and then play those same contracts. That's what I do. Might end up waiting on a 1 hour close next time when I get in. Or if we end up going back up, I might end up using a lower time frame. So that's just how I trade. If it's a swing trade, it's going to be, you know, a lot easier. It's literally just the end of the day. So yes, last hour, the last 5 minutes we get in of trades. So you can see last 5 minutes we got into this trade here. So our swing trades will be a lot easier, I would say. How are you determining the purple consolidation box? So yeah, pretty much I'm looking at points of contact. So I like to go by at least 2 points of contact for a nice top and bottom wall. So for this example to the upside, clear gap down, seeing a body candle and body candle. So that's 2 points of contact there. The more points of contact, the better. Body candle here. Same thing for the bottom wall here. I could have, so 30-minute chart, looks decent. Body candle, wick, body candle there, and empty space. So for that 1 hour that you just seen here, body candle, wick. So those are my points of contact that I saw that I wanted to break through in order for me to do that. But I will say the day trades, you know, they may happen a lot faster. The swing trades, at least for me, they're a lot easier. I just get in the day, and then with the right risk, we end up getting in and getting out. That's that. So yes, with the Potter box, yes, end of day, literally the last 5 minutes. So I know, like, a lot of members, there's some members in my Discord that don't even play the day trades, and even though a lot of them end up hitting really nicely. But yeah, some of them may end up just waiting the last, you know, 30 minutes of the day and then just waiting for the swing trades, pretty much. Like this one right here, I would love for an end of day swing on this. Obviously, you know, if we can get above that 95 area, but we would have to see. Because, yeah, a lot of times, I will say a lot of people are just too busy, man, and, you know, sometimes it may be too early in the morning for them to get into some day trades, but I know everyone's up end of day, and, yeah, we may not have a swing trade every day, but when they do hit, they do pretty well. Yo, Jay, I'm actually streaming on my phone. So actually, I'll have to pull up my broker so I can try to play straight, or I can make a video on it. All right, sounds good, guys. Tesla puts for tomorrow. Yo, Carla, honestly, it looks good. I mean, I definitely would take it if it happens, unless if it happens already overnight, or but yeah, empty space on that 473 looks really good down to that 468. Obviously, you know, we end up dropping more. We got a little bit more pockets down here, so I do like this 30-minute chart. So yeah, it looks really good. No, I do play some on my I have 3 screens, so I have this big monitor that you see here, my MacBook, and then also my other MacBook too. So my phone is more for like emergencies, if my my desktops are tripping. I got my phone to help me out with entries and exits too. So I like to use my phone for just emergencies. Sometimes I may have to stop when I'm driving and get out of some trades, get in, you know. Alright, so yeah, that's there. I'm in the Discord now. I just need to join that premium. Dude, no worries, man. Free chat's there. Those VIP codes are there too, so those will be ending on the 1st. So that's pretty much the biggest sale of the year. Alright, so hold on. RREN. Alright, yeah, we'll take a look at these. So yeah, I already got this pulled up, man. Above that 44.19 looks good to this upside. It looks like we ended up getting this nice break outside this box here on this 1 hour potentially. So if we do end up continuing down, we want to see down to that 39.15 and then that 37.94. So that's what I can see there. Alright, let's see here. Run. Wait, hold on. Run. Alright, yeah, you might be onto something here. Hold on, give me a second here. I think I did this on a... Yeah, I did this on actually a 1 month chart here, which is crazy. So yeah, I do want to say about that 21.05 up to that 24.76. So that's what I like there. But yes, guys and gals, thank you all so much for tuning into the live stream. I will be getting off now, so yeah, we did end up building a nice little list for tomorrow. We're going to see how things play out. So for tomorrow, I'm not going to rush into anything. Just going to see how things go, and then yeah, get a couple entries. So yes, thank you all so much for tuning in. I will be here tomorrow morning, so join my free live streams if you want. If you want to join the Discord, link is in the bio. These codes will be ending on the 1st, so if you have any questions, make sure to DM Milo. But yes, thank you all so much for tuning in. I'll either see you in the Discord or tomorrow morning for the live stream. So have a blessing, guys. See you all soon. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you all so much.